You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. We cannot control what happens to us. We cannot control other people, the weather, the economy, or the passage of time. But we can control how we respond. This is where true power lies, not in changing the world, but in mastering our own minds. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Your mind is a garden. What you plant there will grow. If you plant worry, fear, and resentment, that is what will flourish. But if you cultivate gratitude, wisdom, and acceptance, your inner world will reflect that peace. Choose your thoughts carefully. They become your reality. When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. Every morning is a gift. Not everyone who went to sleep last night woke up today. You did. You have been given another day to experience this world, to grow, to connect, to be. Never take that for granted. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Talk is easy. Intentions are easy. But action is what matters. Stop debating philosophy and start living it. Stop planning to be better and become better today. The time for preparation is over. The time for action is now. The best revenge is not to be like your enemy. When someone wrongs you, the instinct is to hurt them back. But that only brings you down to their level. True strength is rising above. True victory is remaining calm, compassionate, and wise when others are cruel and chaotic. Do not let their darkness dim your light. Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. We think we need more money, more success, more recognition to be happy. But happiness is not found in external things. It is found in how you perceive what you already have. Shift your perspective, and everything changes. If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment. The world is neutral. Events simply happen. It is your judgment of those events that causes suffering. Change your judgment, and you change your suffering. This is liberation. Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart. Life will not always go according to your plan. People will enter and leave your life. Circumstances will change. Accept this. Do not resist what cannot be changed. Instead, embrace it fully. Love deeply, accept gracefully, and find peace in the flow of life. The universe is change, our life is what our thoughts make it. Nothing stays the same. Everything is in constant motion. You are not the same person you were yesterday, and you will not be the same person tomorrow. This is not something to fear, it is the nature of existence. Flow with it. Adapt. Evolve. Do not act as if you were going to live 10,000 years. Death hangs over you. While you live, while it is in your power, be good. Your time here is limited. You do not know when it will end. So stop postponing goodness. Stop waiting for the right time to be kind, to forgive, to love, to pursue meaning. The right time is now. Be good today. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Obstacles are not the enemy. They are the path. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to grow stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Do not avoid difficulty. Walk through it. It is shaping you into who you are meant to become. How much more grievous are the consequences of anger than the causes of it? Anger feels justified in the moment. But look at what it costs you, your peace, your relationships, your health, your clarity. The temporary satisfaction of rage is never worth the long-term damage it creates. Choose calm over chaos. He who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe. Inner peace is not about controlling the world around you. It is about aligning your inner world with reality as it is. When you stop fighting yourself, stop resisting what is, you find harmony. And in that harmony, you find the universe itself. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. Most people are not truly alive. They exist, they go through the motions, but they never fully engage with life. They play it safe, avoid risks, suppress their dreams. That is the real tragedy, not death, but a life unlived. When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, the people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly. But I have seen the beauty of good, and the ugliness of evil, and have recognized that the wrongdoer has a nature related to my own, not of the same blood or birth, but the same mind, and possessing a share of the divine. Prepare yourself for difficulty, but do not meet it with bitterness. Recognize that even those who wrong you are struggling, just as you are. Meet their ignorance with understanding, their cruelty with compassion. Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. Stop believing everything you think. Stop assuming your perception is reality. Other people see the world differently, not because they are wrong, but because they are looking through different eyes. Hold your opinions lightly. Be open to being wrong. Confine yourself to the present. The past is gone. The future does not exist yet. All you have is this moment, right now. Stop replaying yesterday's mistakes. Stop worrying about tomorrow's problems. Be here. Fully. Completely. This is where life happens. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. What you think about constantly shapes who you become. If you dwell on negativity, you will become negative. If you focus on gratitude, you will become grateful. Your inner world creates your outer reality. Choose your thoughts as carefully as you would choose your actions. Look well into thyself, there is a source of strength which will always spring up if thou wilt always look. Everything you need is already within you. Strength, wisdom, peace, it is all there, beneath the surface noise. You do not need to seek it outside yourself. You only need to go inward and find it. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. When someone harms you, they expect you to respond with equal harm. Deny them that satisfaction. Be better. Be kinder. Be wiser. Show them that their actions cannot reduce you to their level. That is true power. Dwell on the beauty of life. Watch the stars, and see yourself running with them. Life is filled with wonder if you choose to see it. The universe is vast, ancient, and incomprehensibly beautiful. You are part of that beauty. Look up. Marvel at existence. Remember that you are stardust given consciousness. Loss is nothing else but change, and change is nature's delight. You will lose things. People will leave. Circumstances will shift. This is not tragedy, it is the natural rhythm of life. Do not cling to what was. Embrace what is becoming. Change is not the enemy. Resistance to change is. The object of life is not to be on the side of the majority, but to escape finding oneself in the ranks of the insane. Do not follow the crowd simply because it is the crowd. Most people live unconsciously, repeating patterns they never questioned, chasing goals they never chose. Think for yourself. Live deliberately. Choose sanity over conformity. To live happily is an inward power of the soul. Happiness is not something you find. It is something you cultivate within yourself. No external achievement, possession, or relationship can give it to you permanently. It must come from within. Tend to your inner world, and happiness will follow. Begin each day by telling yourself, today I shall be meeting with interference, ingratitude, insolence, disloyalty, ill will, and selfishness. All of them due to the offender's ignorance of what is good or evil. Expect difficulty, but do not let it embitter you. Understand that those who cause harm are ignorant of a better way. Meet their darkness with your light. Our life is what our thoughts make it. You are the author of your experience. Your thoughts write the story of your life. If you want a different life, think different thoughts. It is that simple, and that difficult. Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul. You do not need to escape to a mountaintop or a beach to find peace. Peace is always available within you, no matter where you are or what is happening around you. Retreat inward. That is where sanctuary lives. Whatever anyone does or says, I must be emerald and keep my color. Do not let other people's chaos disrupt your inner calm. Do not let their opinions change who you are. Be steady. Be consistent. Be yourself, no matter what storms rage around you. Remember, you shouldn't be surprised that a fig tree produces figs, nor the world what it produces. A good doctor isn't surprised when his patients have fevers, or a helmsman when the wind blows against him. The world will be the world. People will be people. Difficulty will arise. Do not be shocked by this. It is the nature of things. Accept it, adapt to it, and move forward. Today I escaped anxiety. Or no, I discarded it, because it was within me, in my own perceptions, not outside. Anxiety is not caused by external circumstances. It is caused by your thoughts about those circumstances. You cannot always change what happens. But you can change how you think about it. And in doing so, you free yourself. Each of us needs what nature gives us when nature gives it. Trust the timing of your life. What you need will come when you are ready for it. Stop forcing, stop rushing, stop demanding. Flow with life's natural rhythm. Surrender to the process. How much time he gains who does not look to see what his neighbor says or does or thinks, but only at what he does himself, to make it just and holy. Stop comparing yourself to others. Stop obsessing over what they have or what they think of you. Focus on your own path. Focus on being better today than you were yesterday. That is the only competition that matters. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. Integrity is simple. Do what is right. Speak what is true. Everything else is noise. Let your actions and your words be aligned with your values, always. It never ceases to amaze me, we all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own. Why do you give so much power to what others think? Their opinions are fleeting, biased, and often uninformed. Your own judgment is what matters. Live by your own standards, not theirs. The happiness and unhappiness of the rational, social animal depends not on what he feels but on what he does. Emotions come and go. Feelings are temporary. But your actions define you. Do not wait until you feel like it to act with virtue. Act, regardless of how you feel. Character is built through action, not emotion. Receive without pride, let go without attachment. When good things come, accept them with gratitude but without arrogance. When they leave, release them without clinging. Hold everything lightly. Nothing is truly yours to keep forever. Be like the cliff against which the waves continually break, but it stands firm and tames the fury of the water around it. Life will throw chaos at you. Be unmovable. Be steady. Let the storms rage. You do not need to fight them or flee from them. Simply stand firm in who you are. The mind adapts and converts to its own purposes the obstacle to our acting. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. This is the core of Stoic philosophy. Obstacles are opportunities. Every problem you face is a chance to grow. Do not run from difficulty. Run toward it. It is teaching you something essential. Death smiles at us all, but all a man can do is smile back. Death is inevitable. It will come for you, as it comes for everyone. Do not fear it. Do not avoid thinking about it. Accept it. And in accepting it, learn to live fully while you still can. These were the words of Marcus Aurelius, written not for the world, but for himself, a reminder to stay grounded, to remain virtuous, to live with wisdom. May these reflections serve you as they served him. Return to them when you need clarity. Return to them when you need peace. Thank you for spending these 30 minutes in reflection. Carry this wisdom with you. Until next time, live well.